Hey guys, welcome welcome back to my channel where the makeup and sass keeps you coming back for more. It's Gilly here, and today's video is going to be all about back to school makeup and what have you. The time is upon us, summer is over, our carefree lifestyles are over, and we gotta go back to school. I am going back to school as well. I have been doing this for quite some time, and I'm so excited to finally be on the last, stretch to go back to school. But with that being said, there are some days where I do like to wear makeup when I do go to school. I mean, I'm going to be in graduate school, but the look that we're going to create today is going to be pretty universal for whether you're in high school, college, graduate, or you're just like a professional person looking for low-key makeup look, but just, to make yourself feel cute when you go to work or when you go to school. So if that's what you want to see, then this tutorial is definitely gonna be for you. But I don't want to keep rambling on. Let's just jump right into this. And also, the biggest part about this video is that this is gonna be super affordable. I am using all of my favorite super affordable and drugstore makeup products so that we can get this face snatched. Okay, but of course, before we do that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. So yeah, let's just jump right into this. First and foremost, as you guys can see, my eyebrows are already done. I always do my eyebrows off camera just because they do take me the longest. So yeah, but I do have a video about how I do my eyebrows, and I will link it up above somewhere or in the description box. So be sure to check that out if you want to get some tips on how to get some popping brows like these. But yeah, let's jump right into the eyes. First, I'm going to prime my eyelids with one of my really all-time favorite concealers from the drugstore. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. If you don't know about this, you're playing games and you need to get on this because this concealer is amazing and I absolutely love it. I used it to carve out my brows, and the shade I'm using today is Toffee. I have several of these actually. I realized today I have like 4 of these and they're all open, and I'm like, why did you open all of these? But that's just the way things go. Okay, so now that our eyelids are primed, we're just gonna do like a little bit of eyeshadow. Literally, I might use 1 or 2 colors, nothing that serious. For affordable eyeshadow palettes, I'm gonna give you guys 2 options for today, and that's gonna be a recurring theme with a lot of products. I'm gonna give you guys more than 1 option, just in case you already have one of these or one is more accessible to you than the other. The first one is gonna be the Makeup Shayla and ColourPop Perception palette collaboration that they did. I love this palette. I definitely think that this is super, like, especially this section here, super like natural makeup friendly, so I would definitely recommend this one. And the It's My Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics collection collaboration. This one's even cooler because you get your eyeshadows up here and you also get like contouring and highlighting products as well, so you can pick whichever one you want. Today I am going to use the It's My Ray Ray one just because I haven't used it in a while and I want to show it some love. And like I said, I'm not doing anything major at all. I am literally just going to take this shade here called Spice and run that through my crease. Of course, we can stop here. This is just nice, cute, super basic. I mean, we're going to school. We don't want to be extra, you don't have to do the most. You can stop here. I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade called Friday just to deepen my crease a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I literally mean the littlest amount, not that deep. And voila guys, our eyes are done. I am going to do a little bit of brown liner at the top, and for that I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner, and this is just in the shade dark brown, just to have a little liner at the top. I'm not even winging it out or anything like that, just like a little bit of liner so our eyes just look a little bit more defined. And now we're going to do a little bit of mascara. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous, wow, yikes, I need to stay in school because I can't even say voluminous, Lash Paradise Mascara. If you didn't know, this mascara is a pretty good dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. I'm not doing falsies because we're going to school. Like, why would I wear falsies to school? If you do though, no shame. I just don't wear falsies like that because I suck at them, and yeah. So now moving on to our face, I'm going to be priming with my L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. I love this primer. This is such a good primer, especially if you have oily skin, because I feel like it does both. It fills your pores and it keeps your shine at bay. Like, this is really, really good. It's actually my only affordable primer that I even have, just because I love it so much. I just haven't even felt the need to get any other ones that I used to use. This is so good. So if you're new to my channel and you didn't know this, I always set my primers, especially because I have super, super oily skin. And so I think that this is a really good way to have that extra barrier that is going to, you know, kind of stop your oils a little bit more, especially if you're at school. Like, nobody wants to be like shiny and stuff at school. So this is definitely one of those tricks that I do whenever I wear makeup and I'm going to school, so that my face can stay matte and beat all day long. For today's powders, I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powders. I would also recommend the Maybelline Fit Me powders or the Shine Free Loose Powder from Maybelline. I absolutely love those as well. I just wanted to use my ColourPop ones today because I just felt like using these today. So yeah, for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I am in the shade Mocha. This foundation is like $4.99, I believe. So if you can find your shade in stores, I would definitely recommend it. It's not that great at keeping your oils at bay, but it does have a really nice finish, and because we use the good primer and we set it, I'm not too worried about this. Another one I would definitely recommend is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. Now, if you're going to school for like 12-14 hours, now that is going to be it. It's a great foundation. I absolutely love it. I'm actually almost out, which is why I'm using this one. But like I said, this one's a really good alternative, especially for people who have normal to like dry skin. I would recommend this, and then others with really, really oily skin, I would recommend the Maybelline. But this would work for everybody, I think, if you use the right base. Alright, so to conceal our under eye and just bring a, you know, a little bit of brightness under there, I have a few options for concealers. Obviously, the LA Girl Pro Concealer from earlier would be a definite, you know, really, really great choice. This is like $2.99. It's so good. I would recommend this one. The ColourPop one, as you can see, like, mine is done. I love this concealer, or this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer is also really, really good. But just because I am obsessed with this concealer, I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is one of the older ones, so this is the shade Deep Golden 60. I can't remember what the new shade is. I think it's like dark 40 something. But yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of concealer, not too much. And to set all of that, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder in the Banana shade. And then I'm going to use the dark shade to set the rest of my face. So after letting that sit on my face for like, you know, 2 to 3 minutes, I am going to dust all of this powder away. And I know at this point you're probably like, girl, I thought this was back to school makeup. Like, you've used so much powder. And that is because I have really, really oily skin. If you do not have oily skin, then you can simply use like, you know, your face powder and just lightly dust over to set your foundation. Do you, whatever is good for you. But for me, I usually go to school for about 10, maybe 14 hours a day because I go to class and I'm studying at the library and I don't get home till really late. So I do use a lot more powder than would be necessary, just so that my face can stay somewhat matte throughout the day. But like I said, if that's not your cup of tea, please don't do it. It doesn't make my face look cakey or anything, because I feel like my oils just melt these powders down throughout the day and my face looks really good. But this is just the way I do my makeup to go to school. And I think this could work for a lot of people. So, you know, yeah, but I'm just going to brush away this powder so we can finish up this face and have a final product. So now to lightly contour and bronze, just because our face looks a little bit lit right now, we want some color back on it. I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour. This is in the shade Deep, of course, and then I'm using my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in the shade Ebony Bronze. For a little bit of blush, for some color on our cheeks, I'm going to use this e.l.f. blush palette. I have been using this for years. I love the colors in here. This is the one in the dark shades rather. I'm just going to use these shades down here because they're a little bit more natural, you know, for the daytime. Just a mix between the two. But be careful because these e.l.f. blushes are pigmented. Boom. And so final steps are definitely going to be highlighting and lips. For highlighters today, I have a few options for you guys. For highlighters, you could go with a liquid highlighter. This is one of the Wet n Wild ones, which is really, really good. This one is in the shade Hello or Halo Gorgeous. It's really cute. It's kind of like a pinky one, nice shimmery. I also have the Maybelline Master Chrome ones. I have this one in the Molten Rose Gold, and I also have it in like the Molten Gold shade. Super pretty formulas as well. Or you could go with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders, and these are amazing. This is actually my favorite shade. I have like 3 of these. This is Crown of My Canopy, and if you're of darker complexion, Crown of the Canopy is your shit. This is great, and it gives you a really nice, subtle, natural highlight that is going to be perfect for going to school. But of course, you could always just skip this step completely if you think it's unnecessary. I'm not, just because I've kind of been into highlighting lately, so I'm just going to put on a little bit of this on my cheeks and stuff. Nothing too major. See what I mean? It's just like super like natural, subtle. I love the nose highlight because look at how like cute that makes your nose look. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I really, really like that powder, and it's so finely milled. Doesn't make my pores stand out or anything like that. So let's set our face. I'm going to be using this ColourPop Crystal Priming Spray. This thing is kind of powerful to spray on this, so if I flinch, that's why. That is an important step, so that all those powders on our face can just like melt into each other and just look beautiful. Final step for lips. I usually like to do something nude for lips, or oh wow, that spray was still in the air. I usually like to go for a nude lip when I'm going to school, or really, really bold lips. Today I'm going to keep it friendly and go with a nude lip. I'm going to just start with the ColourPop BF3 lip liner at first. And honestly, you could just leave this here. Love this. Nice brown liner, super nude, it's matte. Our look could be complete here, but I'm going to go in with a little bit of gloss because, you know, my lips to be popping. And I'm going to be using the e.l.f. and Alyssa Ashley gloss in Nude Rose. This is a really pretty gloss. I actually ordered 3 of these, so that's how much I love this. And voila, guys, this look is complete. I'm going to throw on these fake glasses that I have just to, you know, look more schoolgirl-esque. And we're complete. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun filming this, and this is such a pretty nice basic look to go back to school with. Stunt on these girls. Don't stunt anybody, but you know, just to enjoy yourself while you're going back to school. Makeup is so much fun, and it can really just make your, you know, make you feel good, change your mood, especially if you're not excited to go back to school. So maybe, you know, just, you know, put on a nice face, you know, and maybe your day will get better. And yeah, so that's the end of this video. As always, if there's any steps it's just not your cup of tea, please feel free to leave it out. I will not be offended because it's your face. You can do whatever you want to it. But yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a really good time going back to school. Hope this is a great semester for you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.